When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a friend who happens
select bowler for Ashes. Bowler ആയിരിക്കും. Okay, okay. Bowler ആരാ? Bowler ആരാടാ?
Jibin Puneli. The exciting match. The exciting match between Ashes and Burlington Blasters is going on right now as Ashes has chosen to ball first. A beautiful. A beautiful ball has been bowled by Jibin Puneli, and that's a useful dot ball for Ashes to start the game. A good start by Jibin. That's another beautiful delivery by Jibin right on the block hole, and that's yet another dot ball for Ashes. That's a good start for Ashes so far. Has only it's a beautiful short ball by Jibin Puneli, and he runs in to take a beautiful catch as Gogol has to walk back to the pavilion without scoring any runs. Ashes is tightening the grip on Burlington Blasters by taking a breakthrough, taking the first wicket of Gokul. Gokul is walking back to the pavilion without being able to make any runs on the board. Has been called a wide on the fourth ball of Jibin Puneli's over. The score is now 2-1 as Ajit has come in to face the fourth ball of Jibin. That's another beautiful delivery by Jibin Puneli right onto the block hole. Finds another dot ball. It is a really great ball balled by Jibin Puneli. He's only given away 2 runs. Has been bowling in good lane and good length, and that is another dot ball. So that's back-to-back dot balls for Ashes. Has only given a couple of runs in the first 5 balls. That's a beautiful slower. The batsman connects it to straight fielder, and he gets a single out of it. After the end of the first over, Burlington Blasters managed to score 3 runs with the loss of a wicket. After the end of the first over, Burlington Blasters scored 3 runs with the loss of a wicket. It's a beautiful ball to start the over. Just given away a single. Timotheus is bowling really good. He has been in real good form. He has managed to bowl the previous over that he has bowled in the previous game for us. ഞാനത് ഡബ് It's a beautiful hit by the batsman. Finds the fielder at the deep, but the fielder manages to successfully tap the ball into the boundary lane for a six. Was a good effort in the deep, but at the end of the day, he has given away 6 runs and he has helped Burlington Blasters to score 11 runs of 1.2. The batsman manages to get a couple of runs on the next ball from Timotheus. The score is now 13 runs with the loss of a wicket. Timotheus has given away 10 runs so far in the first 3 balls that he has bowled. Partially. That's a good ball. And that is a dot ball with 2 balls remaining in the over. The score is now 13 for 1. No ball has been called, and it is just a single, but Burlington Blasters gets an extra ball and it is a free hit, so there are no wickets in this ball, so he is free to hit. That's a beautiful hit, goes all the way over the boundary lane for a 6. He's making the free hit absolutely useful. Has taken 6 runs in the final over. After the end of the second over, the score is now 22 with the loss of a wicket. It is Manu Chandran who has taken up the ball to bowl the third over. He was the man of the match for the last game for Ashes. Bowled a beautiful over, has taken a couple of wickets, and he displayed a beautiful batting innings, scoring 24 runs in 9 balls. Making some field arrangements, he is bringing in the point fielder to the circle. He has deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and cover. That's a beautiful yorker by Manu Chandran. The first ball gets a single. It's a beautiful start to the over. That's a beautiful delivery by Manu Chandran. Gets a dot ball. 3 balls have been bowled so far. Has only considered a single run. Taken the wicket as well. The score is now 23 with the loss of 2 wickets after 2.3. The batsman stepping out to hit it for a 6, manages to find the bat for a single run. That's a beautiful slower, and that's a beautiful catch by Jibin to take the wicket of Ajit. Ajit has to depart. A beautiful catch in the deep by Jibin, and a beautifully bowled slower by Manu Chandran. He is proving to be the best all-rounder that Ashes have produced. Beautiful over so far by Manu Chandran. He's only given away 2 runs in the 5 balls that he has bowled, and he has taken 2 important wickets for Ashes Kerala. Burlington Blasters are struggling a little bit here. Has scored 24 in 2.5, has lost 3 important wickets as well. Ando Paul has come into bat at number 5 with Manu Chandran has left 1 ball remaining in this over. That's a beautiful ball, and Ando Paul defends it to get that's a beautiful hit by the batsman for a 6. Sean Martin gets hit for a 6 in the first ball of the 4th over. The score is now 30 for 3 after 3.1, and trying to get it hit over covers, gets away with a couple of runs, and there is a misfield in the deep, but only gets a couple of runs. That's another beautiful hit. That's a flat 6 of Sean. That's the second consecutive 6 of Sean's over so far. He has given away 14 runs in 3 balls that he has bowled. The score has now climbed up to 38 with the loss of 3 wickets. With 3 more balls left in the over, Linchit Lonapan is striking at a strike rate of 300 with 15 runs in his 5 balls that he has faced. And ends up bowling a wide. That's an extra run added to the scoreboard. That's a beautiful hit, 2 covers for a single. That's a good comeback by Sean Martin after being hit for 2 sixes and a double. He has come back stronger with just a single given with 2 balls remaining. That's a beautiful dot ball right on the block hole, and the ball swings it but misses and safely rests with the keeper. That's a useful dot ball for the over. Has already given away 16 runs with 1 more ball remaining. And that's a short ball, and the ball trying to go over square leg for a 6 but takes stoppage, and the mid-off fielder makes no mistake to catch the ball, and the ball has gone back to the pavilion. After the end of the 4th over, Burlington Blasters scored 40 runs with the loss of 4 wickets. Rahul Singh. Rahul Singh has come in to bowl the final over as Vishnu is at the non-striker's end. He is the new batsman. Linjit Lanapan strikes it all the way over the boundary for a sixer. First ball of the Rahul Singh's over is gone over the boundary for a 6. The score now moves to 46 with the loss of 4 wickets. Linjit Lanapan is looking extremely dangerous here with scoring 22 runs in 7 balls. That's another beautiful hit, and it goes all the way for another 6. That's That's 2 back-to-back sixes in Rahul Singh's over, and that's a beautiful ball, but has been called a wide. So that's 13 runs in the first 2 balls of Rahul Singh's over. The score now moves to 53 with the loss of 4 wickets after 4.2. Linjit Lanapan is striking at 28 of the 8 balls that he has faced, and that's a good ball by Rahul Singh. Takes the edge, goes to the third man, and Rahul Singh manages to restrict the batsman for a single. Linjit Lanapan is striking at 29 of 9 balls, which includes 4 massive sixes, and he's striking at a strike rate of 322 with 3 more balls remaining in the over. The score is now 54 for 4, and it is the left-handed batsman for Burlington Blasters who is taking on Rahul Singh for the final 3 balls. making field arrangements, bringing the short point fielder to short mid wicket. That's a beautiful ball, and fumble in the deep. That's been called a wide, and Linjit Lonappan manages to take a single out of the wide ball. Linjit Lonappan comes back to the strike, and 2 extra runs has been awarded to the batting side because of the wide. That's a good hit to the deep, and there is another fumble from the fielder for a boundary. That's another boundary in the over. Has already been given 20 runs in the last over by Rahul Singh. That includes 2 sixes and a 4. The score is now 60 runs of 4.4 with a loss of 4 wickets. Burlington Blasters are looking in good form here. That's a beautiful ball by Rahul Singh right on the block hole. Linjit only manages to get a single. Linjit is striking at 34 in 11 balls, and Vishnu Vijay is facing his first ball of the over of the innings, and it is 61 for 4 after 4.5. It is the last ball of the innings. That's a beautiful ball by Rahul Singh right on the block call, and the stumps are flying away as Vishnu has to walk back to the pavilion without scoring any runs. The total team score after the allotted 5 overs is 61 runs with a loss of 5 wickets, which included 7 extras. Linjit Lonappan striking at 34 runs with a strike rate of 300. Ashes needs 62 to win in 5 overs.
When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a friend who happens to know the housing market better than you could ever imagine? Prashant Vijayarajan Pillai is an award-winning realtor expert from the very best Remax Real Estate Center, who is a leader in the real estate industry, adopting the latest technologies and creating innovative marketing programs. Prashant's professional touch is guiding you through the home buying or selling journey. In the end, helping people is what real estate is all about. Prashant has been widely adored by his clients for being positive, enthusiastic, transparent, and trustworthy. His motto is to make sure that you love where you live. Prashant Vijayarajan Pillai, an experience beyond real estate. An experience beyond real estate.
It is the same dynamic duo for Ashes once again, with Jibin Puneli taking the strike and Manu Chandran on non-strike. Ashes would require 62, 62 runs in the allotted 5 overs. Basit starts off with a short ball. Jibin Puneli finds it useful to start the innings with a 6. Ashes have opened their scorecard with a boundary, so that's 6 runs in the first ball of the innings, with Jibin Pinelli striking it over square leg fielder's head for 6 runs. That is another full toss, but only manages to find a single to square leg. Ashish gets off strike. Jibin Puneli gets off strike to give strike to Manu Chandran. Basit bowling his third ball. And a beautiful hit by Manu Chandran, the same that we have seen in the last game. Just a flick of the wrist, and it goes a long way into the parking lot for 6. A beautiful shot to bring the score to 13 runs. Just a flick of the wrist, and sheer timing gets the ball over the boundary for a 6, and the score is now 13 without any loss of the wicket in the first 3 balls. Beautiful ball striking ability showcased by Manu Chandran and Jibin Puneli here, hitting every loose ball to 6, and that's another juicy full toss to the legs, and Manu Chandran do not make any mistakes. Manu Chandran does not make any mistake here. He has hit 2 back-to-back sixes on the first 4 balls, and the score has now moved to 19 runs in the first 4 ball of the innings. Manu Chandran striking the ball with perfect timing. He's seeing the ball like a football and trying to go over covers. That's a beautiful catch taken in third man by the fielder. Manu Chandran has to walk back to the pavilion after scoring a quick fire of 12 runs in 3 balls. Burlington Blasters finally finding the groove and taking the wicket off Manu Chandran, the in-form batsman, the man of the match of the last game. After 5 balls of the first over, Ashes are now 19 for 1. And that's a beautiful ball to end the over for Burlington Blasters. A beautiful, useful dot ball. After the end of the first over, it's 19 runs with the loss of 1 wicket. Ajit is making his way to bowl the second over of the innings. Ashes needs 43 runs in 24 balls to win the game. Jibin Puneli is on strike. He has hit the first ball of the innings for a beautiful 6 over square leg. A beautiful pull shot by Jibin Puneli to find the first boundary of the second innings. It's a beautiful ball by Ajit. Finds a useful dot ball for Burlington Blasters. Jipin Puneli tries to hit it hard, but fails to make connection. That's a classic pull shot by Jipin Puneli for 6. It is better than the first one that he has played. That is second 6 for Jipin Puneli. Has scored 13 runs in 4 balls, and the scoreboard now moves to 25 with a loss of 1 wicket after 1.2. It's a beautiful pull shot by Jipin Puneli. He has been successful pulling the balls over the boundary lane. Ajit to ball the third ball of the over. It's a beautiful ball. Great comeback by Ajit. Soon after getting hit for a 6, he has bowled a beautiful dot ball. A useful dot ball for Burlington Blasters as the score is now 25 for 1. Ashes needs 37 in 21. That's a beautiful shot. Over covers. And there is a fumble in the deep. The fielder makes a mistake of dropping the catch of Jibin Puneli. Could be a costly mistake. Gets 2 runs of the fourth ball of the second over. That is a costly dropped catch by the fielder, as Jibin Puneli has the ability to change the game, and that's taken. Soon after the catch has dropped, he got another chance of getting him out, caught by the keeper. Jibin Puneli walks back to the pavilion, scoring useful 16 runs. Darwin has come into bat at number 4. With one more ball remaining in the over, Rahul Singh and Darwin is in the crease. Darwin haven't faced any deliveries in the last game as they won the game with 10 wickets remaining in hand. Darwin's chance to prove now as Ajit comes into ball the final ball of the over. The scoreboard is now 27 with the loss of 2 wickets as they lost the precious wickets of Manu Chandran and Jibin Puneli, the 2 opening batsmen for Ashes, the 2 opening batsmen who helped them make a victory against KKR. And that's a beautiful ball by Ajit. Managed to get a dot ball of it, and that's the end of the second over. After 2 overs, it's 27 runs with 2 wickets. Ashes would now require 35 runs in 3 overs. After the end of 2 overs, Ashes scored 27 with the loss of 2 wickets as they would require 35 runs in 18 balls to win the game. Anantu has come into ball the third over for Ashes Kerala with Rahul Singh striking. And Darwin in the non-strike. First ball gives it full, and the fielder makes a huge mistake of dropping the catch, goes all the way for a 4. It is a 4 runs. It was an easy catch to the fielder, but he loses sight of the ball completely, and the ball goes for a boundary. 4 runs added to the total. Trying to hit it over, couldn't get the elevation, but the fielder makes a mistake of dropping the catch, and that's another catch attempt, but missed it. It is another 4 for Rahul Singh. That's another boundary in the over. Rahul Singh manages to get 2 boundaries out of the first 2 balls that he has faced in third over. The score has now moved to 35 runs, and thus they would need 27 in 16 to win the game. That's another shot, and it is taken in the deep by the fielder as Rahul Singh walks back to the pavilion. That's a beautiful catch taken by the fielder in covers. Ajit has done an absolutely beautiful job in covers to take the catch of Rahul Singh. The score is now 35 with the loss of 3 wickets. They would need 27 in 15 to win the game. A good comeback by Ajit, having get hit by the batsman for 2 consecutive boundaries. Ajit has come back really strong, taking the wicket, and that's another dot ball in the over. So that's 2 dot balls and a wicket. 2 more balls left in the over as Ajit comes into ball, and he tries to hit it over the fielder's head, but finds the fielder and he drops the catch again. That's resulted in a single. Catches like this may cause the game from Wellington Blasters' hands as Darwin gets back into strike to face the final ball of the over. Darwin is ready to take strike as Ajit walks in, and that's a beautiful ball to get the wicket of Darwin. That's a beautiful Yorker right on the money, and he has no answers for the shot. He has no answers for the ball, and he has to walk back without scoring any runs, facing 2 balls. That's the end of the third over, and Ashes are now 36 with the loss of 4. After the end of the third over, Ashes has scored 36 with the loss of 4 wickets. They would now require 26 in 12 balls to win. Sean Martin has come into bat in at 6. He has done a decent job with the ball. Now it is time for him to do a decent job with the bat as well, as the team needs him desperately to chase down 26 runs in the last 2 overs. He has to stay at the non-strikers end as Sanju has to be on strike. Trying for an improvisation but misses it and finds the keeper. They would now need 26 in 11 balls as Sanju on strike is trying to hit it over the fielder's head, and This time the fielder doesn't make any mistake. He takes it comfortably, and Paul, the fielder, in the deep. Sanchu has to walk back without scoring, with having scored a single run, and it is Timotheus' turn to take the crease. They would now require 26 runs in 10 balls. The wickets are falling left and right. 4 balls remaining in the over. Has to find a boundary for them to be able to stay in the game. 4 balls in the over and another over left of the innings. They need 26 runs. That's a good hit by Timotheus, but finds the fielder in deep. And Timotheus walks back again. That's the end of the 6th wicket for Ashes. They have scored 36 runs in 3.3, and they would now require 26 in the next 9 balls to win the game. Linchit Lonapan is doing a good job. Has taken 2 wickets in the first 3 balls that he has bowled. Hasn't given away any runs so far. 3 more balls left in the over with Joseph John on strike. That's another mishit, and the fielder is running towards the ball. No. The fielder couldn't get there on time to take the catch. Just results in a single, which brings Sean back to strike. 2 balls remaining in the over. Ashes need 25 runs in the last 8 balls. That is a beautiful ball by Linjit Lonapan. That's another dot. Ashes would require 25 runs in the last 7 balls. That is a juicy full toss, and Sean Martin makes up for the dot ball. That is a juicy full toss to the bat, and he has struck it way into the crowd for another 6. Now Ashes would require 19 runs in the last 6 balls. After the end of the 4th over, Ashes scored 43 runs with a loss of 6 wickets, and they would need 19 runs in 6 balls to win the game. An absolutely interesting game going on here as Ashes needs 19 runs in the last over to win the game. And Paul has taken up the challenge to defend Ashes. Defend 19 runs in the last over. That's a low full toss, takes the edge, and the ball goes all the way to short fine leg, and they are able to get 2 runs off of it. So the score is now 45 for 6, as they would require 17 more in the last 5 balls of Van der Poel's over. An interesting game going on here as the game is coming into an end. That's a good ball by Van der Poel. Manages to get a dot out of it. He has 4 more balls left in the over to ball, and he needs 17 runs. The Ashes has to score 17 runs to cross the finish line as a winners. It's hit to short, but Ollie manages to get a single. Now they would need 16 in the last three. They have to convert every ball into a boundary to win the game. As Sean Martin takes a strike, he has struck a beautiful six. The ball he has faced in the last over. Ashes would now require 16 runs in the last three balls. Sean is striking the ball, and that is a dot ball. So that is the end of the game. Ashes would now require 16 runs in the last two balls. Unless Antopol balls an extra, the game is in the hands of Burlington Blasters. Sean Martin set to face the fifth ball of the over as Antopol balls it, and he tries to hit it over, manages to get a boundary out of it. That is an excellent six by Sean Martin. Goes straight over the baller's head for a huge six. He balls it short and into the body. He tries to get it over. That is a good hit by Sean Martin. Gets a six out of it. Now they would require 10 runs in the last two balls. I request KKR and Mohawk to be ready. That is another excellent ball by Burlington Blasters, and Burlington Blasters have won the game by 9 runs.